Did you know that the average healthy heart beats about 100,000 times every day? That is approximately 2,000 gallons of blood every day. That's really amazing for an organ that's basically the size of 2 fists. So did you notice that I said that those facts are true about the average healthy human heart? Because the other fact is that we can take our hearts for granted. Sometimes we don't even know that they're not functioning at full capacity. That's why we need places like this to come to. We sometimes take our hearts for granted, don't we? Until maybe they're just not even functioning at all anymore. But due to modern medicine, in 1967, Dr. Christian Barnard, he pioneered a heart transplant. So people that have diseased, sick hearts can actually get new hearts. The very first recipient only lived 18 days after their transplant. But now, due to modern medicine, refined techniques, that kind of thing, a person can live a long, healthy life with a brand new heart. There's about 2,000 performed in America every single year. So today we're talking about Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. And in these verses, Jesus is talking about our spiritual hearts. And I have to tell you, I have a confession. As I went through this, it became a little troubling to me because in the Bible it teaches that we're sinners and that we've fallen short from the glory of God. The Bible also says that our hearts are deceitfully wicked. Who can even know them? Who can even fathom? In fact, Jesus himself says that out of our hearts comes evilness continually. So I had to ask the question, if it takes a pure heart to see God, why would Jesus say this if we don't have purity within our hearts? Here's the good news. God is the great physician, and he's been in the business of heart transplants long before Dr. Barnard in 1967. As a matter of fact, 2,500 years ago, God, through his prophet Ezekiel, said, I will give you a new heart, and I will put a new spirit within you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. God looked with compassion and love on us because he knew that the condition of our hearts was nowhere near what it should be. And he gave us a promise that he would clean that up for us and give us pure hearts. So how do heart transplants work anyway? Well, when I was thinking about it, I thought it probably needs 3 really good things. Number 1, someone with a healthy heart has to die. That tragedy then brings hope and new life to someone who needed that heart. The second thing would be that new heart must not be rejected, it has to be accepted. And the third thing is, once that heart is transplanted, it needs to be monitored and really taken care of it for it to remain healthy. And that's true for our spiritual heart too, isn't it? Someone had to die in order to give us that new heart. Jesus' blood flowed to wash away the impurities that we have in our hearts. That's the gospel. Someone had to die to give us new hearts. That's Jesus Christ. So the second thing that needs to happen for a successful heart transplant is the heart needs to be accepted. That's true with our spiritual hearts as well. If Jesus gave up his life for us, we have to accept that and not reject that. That's very, very important. And lastly, our hearts need to be prayerfully nurtured and guarded. There are a host of things that we can allow to come into our lives that would mar that purity that Jesus Christ has accomplished for us and can wound us and really keep us from having that healthy heart that he gave to us. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Let's take a look this morning at what it means to have a pure heart and what it means to see God.